Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Last week we were explaining about the God concept, customs and rituals, and so many questions and descriptions asked and requested. They were explained in English. Now, today I will be continuing that. Why we are offering money to the God at the temple? The simple answer is that God does not need any of your offerings. God does not need your money, does not need your payasam, your sweet, your offering or anything. In fact, what we think, what we presume, due to our faith, we think that God gives us everything. When God gives us everything, does the God need a bribe from you as money? No. The money given to the temples, ashrams, are utilized for maintaining the temple, for paying the salaries of the priest, and so on. But we are not giving the money to the temple for paying the salary of the priest or others, but we think, we presume, keep in our mind the faith that we give the money as Pancha Mahayajna, as part of Pancha Mahayajna. Deva Yajna, worshipping the divine power in the nature. Rishi Yajna, remembering and reminding our forefathers, particularly rishis who composed our Vedas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Puranas. So Deva Yajna, Rishi Yajna, Pidra Yajna. Pidra Yajna, those forefathers and mothers responsible for our getting this Janma, this birth. So we remember them. If they were not there, we would not have been here. They are responsible for our coming over here. So, we perform Pitra Yajna as per Vedas and Upanishad. Deva Pitra Karyabhyam na pramatitavyam. Never deviate from performing the pujas of the nature, the divine power present in the nature, and also the puja or the yajna for our forefathers. Pitra Karyabhyam na pramatitavyam. So we offer our Pitra Yajna, Matruvamshe Mridayescha, Pitravamshe Tadaivacha, Guru Shushura Bandhuna, Echanye Bandhava Mrita, Yeme Kule Lupta Pindaha, Putradhara Vivarjida, Kriya Lobahadaschaiva, Yatyanda Bangavastada, Virupa Amagarbhascha, Jnada kule mama bhumau dattena balina triptayandu param gatim atita kulakodina saptadvipa nivasina pranina udagam dattam akshayam upatishtatu. I worship the family members of my mother backwards, forefathers. I worship the members of my father's family. I worship the members of the teachers who taught me right from LKG up to PhD. I worship the forefathers of my partner, my wife or husband. I remember those who lived for the nation. I remember and worship those who died without marrying or without children. I worship who lost their life in an accident or by somehow. I worship and remember those who got eliminated from the earth in the womb of the mother, Amagarbhascha, then Jnada kule mama. Whomsoever born in my clan Gotra, my family, I remember them. So, we give money to the temple as part of Pancha Mahayajna of which the first yajna is Deva Yajna, second Rishi Yajna, third Pitru Yajna, and fourth Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta Yajna, all living and non-living beings. It includes the trees, plants, everything. Because but for them, if they are not there, we will not be here. If we are not here, they will definitely be there. No problem. All the plants, all the trees, all the animals will be living a comfortable life if we are not here. But if these trees, plants and animals are not there, we will be doomed. We will be in soup. We cannot live a happy life if plants and trees are not there. So, Bhuta Yajna, then Manishya Yajna. Manishya Yajna means serving the poor, the deserving, the orphans, the hungry, the old age. Nara Seva, Narayana Seva, Manava Seva, Madhava Seva, Jana Seva, Janardana Seva, and our prayer through Vedas, Sarve Bhavantu Suginaha, Sarve Sandhu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyandu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet. We always prayed Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We never prayed Bharatiyaha Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We also did not pray Haindavaha Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We prayed for the benefit and the merit and the well-being of everyone. So we give Vazhipada in Malayalam, offering to the God exclusively for the social benefit, not for the God. But when we give something to the God and take it as prasadam return, that is part of Upanishadic sloka. Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kinja jagatyam jagada tena tyaktena bunjidha magrada kasya siddhanam. I offer it to you and then I use it as your prasadam, your return to me. Samarpana bhavam, I offer it to you, and the remaining I utilize. Yajna shishta shinasando muchyande sarvakilbishaihi. Perform the yajna and utilize whatever is left out. This is offering to the God and utilize it. So that is the reason why we offer money to the God. Then what is meant by Kshetram and Yagam? You know, very interesting point. Temple worship started sometimes 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. When Uddhava in Mahabhagavata, Uddhava asked Lord Krishna, "Hey Krishna, every minute you are active. You could create so many people and you could give them the throne, the simhasanam of the king of that country. You never try to become yourself the king. You made others the king. You made others the leader. You made others to perform their duty. You supported them wholeheartedly. Even after your avatara lakshya was over, even after your avatara lakshya was over, still you continued till the last breath. You were active performing the dharma and motivating others to perform the dharma. Now you are living through Swargarohana. You are going to leave your body and going back. Suppose the people would like to remember you. If the people would like to worship you, pray to you, what should be done? Then Lord Krishna explained to Uddhava, "Hey Uddhava, those who would like to remember me, they can make my idol of granite, marble, laterite, wood, metal, or even a picture, or a lamp, or even an imaginary figure, and keep in front of them and think about me, that image in which I will be there, you can worship me, remember me, and perform me puja. Pushpam balam doyam eme bhaktya prayachati. This is Puranic type of Aradhana, worship. But Vedic Aradhana is there. Vedic Aradhana is offering to the fire. Om Ganana Amdva Ganavadigam Havamahe Kavim Kavi Namupamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Manasrinvanudivisi Sadhanam Mahaganapadaye Namaha Ganapadaye Swaha Ganapadaye Swaha Agnaye Swaha Vaishwanara Aya Swaha Paumana Soma Aya Swaha Rashtra Aya Swaha Rashtraya Idannamama Ganesha Aya Swaha Ganesha Idannamama Agnaye Swaha Agnaye Idannamama Idannamama. This does not belong to me. This does not belong to me. I am offering it to you because it is created by you. I am giving it to you. Just like we are getting the salary and giving back the tax to the government. Taking the salary from the government or taking the currency note from the government and giving us tax back. Whatever we are taking from the nature, part of that we are offering to the fire. So with the Swaha word, whatever we are offering to the fire, Vedic ritual. So you can see Mrutyunjaya Havanam, Ganesha, Ganapati Havanam, Gana Havanam. Similarly, Chandika Havanam, Somayagam, Atiratra Yagam, Ekaha Yajnam. All these fire-oriented rituals are known as Vedic ritual. Idol worship-based rituals are known as Puranic ritual. So Puranic ritual and Vedic ritual. Some people used to ask me the question, in North India temples are small, South India temples are big, why it is so? Many reasons are there. First reason, in North India too, for the last many hundred years or even thousands of years, very big temples were there. Due to the Muslim invasion, right from 995 AD, more than 1000 years ago, Muhammad Ghazni, Gori, Khilji, they invaded and smashed the temple, including Somanada temple, Gwalior temple, Jwalamukhi temple, Ujjaini temple. Huge temples were there. They were all smashed by the Muslim invaders. And due to that, the temples got washed out. Then repairing, maintenance of those temples were very difficult. Even this government is also not doing anything. So constructing a new big temple, again it will face the same problem as the old temple. So people started building small temples. Even if it is smashed out, even it is destroyed, another small temple can be. This is the one reason why in North India small temples started coming up. South India invasion was not that furious. So in South India bigger temples were there. Because the three-side ocean invasion could not be taking place that easily. Even though during the period of Prophet Muhammad, the Muslim invaders tried to attack through Bombay, Kalyan port. Through Kalyan area, the Muslim invaders during the period of Prophet Muhammad tried to attack India and converting India. But it did not happen. Because they were never allowed to enter the mainland. They were just drowned in the sea itself, luckily. So North India, Muslim invasion created the destruction of all the bigger temples. So they thought that smaller temples will be better. And in North India such an invasion was not there that seriously. Still Kakatiya dynasty, Varangal dynasty it was there. So many temples were destroyed. Even Malli Kafur came up to Madura Meenakshi temple in Tamil Nadu. She could not destroy much because of made of granite, powerful granite. Chola, Chera, Pandya temples could not be destroyed due to the powerful alignment of the granite. Now coming to the point, in South India it is known as Karma Bhumi. you have to perform all the pujas through mantra, tantra and yantra. South India is karma bhumi, mantra, tantra and yantra. North India is jnana bhumi. Why it is called jnana bhumi? All the Puranas, Vedas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Darshanas, all these were written in North India. 18 Puranas, 18 Upapuranas, 4 Vedas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Upanishads, plus Vedangas, plus Upavedas, plus Upangas. These were all written in North India. Our Naimisharanya was the present Nemasar district of Haryana. So remember, Vedas were also composed in the Sindh area in North India. So North India is known as Jnana Bhumi. It is also known as Punya Bhumi because all the 10 avatars we think was born in North India. Lord Krishna, Rama and so on. So North India is Jnana Bhumi, Punya Bhumi, Yajna Bhumi. Many big yajnas were performed. You know, in Ramayana many yajnas were described, Mahabharata also there. So North India is Punya Bhumi, Jnana Bhumi, Yajna Bhumi. South India is Karma Bhumi. In South India, mantra, tantra, yantra are needed. North India, merely mantra is enough. Simple. The Kshetra Mahatvam is there in North India. In South India, Karma Mahatvam is there. So Karma should be performed, for which big temples are needed. All these temples are constructed, built just like a Yagashala, Yajnashala. So now you know Vedic ritual, Puranic ritual, small temple, big temple, Punya Bhumi, Jnana Bhumi, Yajna Bhumi and so on. Next question. In many temples, sexual sculptures are there. Khajuraho temple, you know. Every temple you can see sexual depiction of pictures, painting or small carved sculptures will be there. Why sex is there in the temple? You remember one line from Bhagavad Gita, Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetramitya Vidiyate. This is the temple, my body is the temple, your body is the temple where Jivatma is present. And the real temple is there where Paramatma is present. So the Kshetram, the temple is a miniature form of the human body. Whatever is present in this body should be present in that body also. When you are going to the temple, a temple visit means the small Kshetram is going to bigger Kshetram. Jivatma is taken to Paramatma, abode. Abode of Jivatma is taken to abode of Paramatma. Meant for energization, higher level of energization. So for going to the temple, Panja Shuddhi is needed. Last week I told you. The body should be pure, mind should be pure, words should be pure, the food should be pure, activity should be pure. Sharira Shuddhi, Manas Shuddhi, Vak Shuddhi, Karma Shuddhi, Ahara Shuddhi are needed. That is one point why the temples have got sexual depiction. Another very important point which anybody can understand. Sex is the one which is attracting everybody in the world. Whether it is the topmost individual or a Maharshi or a Rishi or a saint, he will be attracted just like that, the bottommost person. Both from zero to hero, people will be attracted to sex. Applicable for every animal including human being. So when so many sexual idols, carvings, paintings are there, the devotee going to the temple should remember that he is going to worship the idol, to pray. So his ears, his eyes, his tongue, his mind, nose should get focused to the ultimate point of the temple. Should not get attracted towards other thing. So for giving a practical training to concentrate the mind towards the prime idol in the sanctum sanctorum, all these pictures are carved or painted. You just see. Any Kerala temple you go, or even any other temple you go, people never stand in front of the sexual intercourse or the sexual organ projection. People will never stand there, because they did not come to see that. They know that. So they just move, wait in the queue to see the idol, prime idol in the sanctum sanctorum, complete the darshan and go. It will never attract these negatives, or the sexual thing will never attract them. Why? Practically they were trained to focus on the center point of the temple. That is why in the temples practically sex is demonstrated to see that these are all part of human life, part of human body, which should never attract your attention, because you came here for getting attracted towards the idol in the center of sanctum sanctorum. So the sexual depiction is needed in the temple for getting the better concentration, that all these things should be kept away from the eyes or mind, and eyes and mind should focus to the ultimate point. Excellent question asked by many people. Then next question, why should we worship human beings, God men? Really, you just think, four Mahavakya means Prajnanam Brahma is the one Mahavakya. First Mahavakya belonging to Rigveda, written in Aitareya Upanishad. Aitareya Upanishad. First Mahavakya, Prajnanam Brahma, belonging to Rigveda. Second Mahavakya belonging to Yajurveda, and it is described in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, and Mahavakya is Aham Brahmasmi, written in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Third Mahavakya, Tattvamasi, Tat Brahma Tvamasi, Tattvamasi Shvetaketo. It is given in Chandogya Upanishad and belonging to Samaveda. So Rigveda gives you the message Prajnanam Brahma, Yajurveda gives you the message Aham Brahmasmi, Samaveda gives you the message Tattvamasi through Chandogya Upanishad, and Atharva Veda gives you the message through Mundaka Upanishad, I am Atma Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. So all the 1.2 million type of animals, 12 lakhs type of animals, including human being, Jivatma is present in that. When Jivatma is present in that, I am Atma Brahma, that Jivatma is the part of Paramatma. It is the manifestation and the manipulation of the divine power that is present in me. So Aham Brahmasmi, I am the manifestation and manipulation of God. You are also the manifestation and manipulation of the God. So as long as that divine power is in me, I am a living being. If Jivatma is left from my body, I am a dead man. I am dead. Nobody will worship the dead body. So that is Prajnanam is lost in my body. So I will not become Brahma the moment the life force is removed from me. So if that life force is present in me, I am the manifestation and manipulation of the God. So I am the divine power. So you can worship a human being. You just see Christians. Christians call the human being as sinners. Christians call the human being as sinners because Adam and Eve disobeyed Jehovah. They followed the path of Satan to eat the apple of knowledge. So they disobeyed the God. So they became a victim of the curse of Jehovah. They become sinner. But see how foolishness it is. One man after death, that man after death will be benedicted. as a saint, when living that man was a sinner. Pope sitting in the Vatican is also a human being, he is also a sinner. So one sinner sitting in Vatican, Pope Italy, Rome, that sinner Pope is making another sinner the saint. After death for a long period only. Make in India project. So many new saints are coming from India, particularly from Kerala. They were nothing earlier, now they were all benedicted and brought to the sanctification level. Because the foreign saints are getting removed, Indian saints are coming to that picture. That is Make in India project of Modi. Indian Christian saints. So many are there. Money is not needed. Just a declaration from Vatican is enough. Here in India, we call Veda Vyasa embodiment of knowledge. As a human being, Bhagavan Veda Vyasa. Because they got an enlightened soul. Bhagavan Sri Buddha, Bhagavan Jaina, Bhagavan Guru Nanak, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. When the human beings are never called as sinner in India. Srindvanda Vishwe Amritasya Putra Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastu. The children of immortal. The children of immortal. We call it Amritasya Putra. The children of the God. Always we used to say human beings are perfect animal system, glorified as the manifestation of divine birth. That is why we touch the feet of the parents, acharyas, because the body stands in the feet. So the adharam is touched. That person will be blessing touching your head, because you are controlled by your brain. So he should give the blessing touching the head. You should take the blessing by touching the adharam, foundation of that individual, that is leg. So remember, as far as we are concerned, we can worship any human being having the divine quality. You can worship Mata Amritanandamayi, Satya Sai Baba, Sri Devi Shankar, Shankaracharya, Vivekananda, Ramana Maharshi, anybody you can worship, provided they are embodiment of knowledge, devotion and sincere, spiritually enlightened. Let them have the human body, no problem. Jesus also had the human body. All the so-called duplicate saints, including Saint Francis Xavier, who killed 40,000 Hindus and smashed 1,410 temples during the Goa Inquisition. That saint even smashed the Elephanta caves in Bombay. That cruel murderer got elevated to the status of saint for spreading the Christianity, not for doing anything good. Those who were not ready to accept the Christianity, those who have shown reluctance to accept the Christianity, they were killed by this so-called murderer. And for spreading the Christianity, he was benedicted as Saint Francis Xavier. Whereas Shankaracharya, Vivekananda, Ramana Maharshi, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Lord Buddha, they never killed anybody for the sake of religion. They were all enlightened souls, motivated, appreciated, directed, guided and blessed people to change their bad mind to good mind. They told the people to accept the prayer, Asadu ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma amritam gamaya. So you can worship any human being, but never blindly follow anybody. Never blindly follow anybody. Keep a distance always. They are all human beings. There may be drawbacks, there may be problems, there may be negatives in them. But we take the good from them. Just like when you go to the market, you purchase the good thing what is needed for you. When you go to the textile shop, you purchase the good cloth for you. When you go to the hotel, you purchase the good food for you. Like that, from among the gurus and teachers, you take the good teacher, you take the good from that good teacher. Don't follow blindly anybody. Now, we will stop. So many points are also there. We will be explaining as a continuation during the course of time. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.